Before we get started with this video, head over to the item shop and put in code Caden414 if you would like to help support me. Now let's get on with the video. 414 Minigames V2. So obviously this is the, oh, I'm just trying to like slide here, but I just realized that you can't do that because it's not like on older versions. But obviously this is the second iteration of my minigames maps, and it's quite a bit better than the last one, but it's still not great. Like compared to the future ones that you'll be seeing later on, it's still not great. So Pickaxe Battles, oh yeah, so we still got this really long like respawn time and in between everything, and then we have to wait to select teams. So we have solo. I guess I never made duos on this, so duos is still blocked off. But we got solo and item dropper. I'm gonna go into item dropper, I guess. So I believe that, actually I'm not going to test it out, but this was actually like one of my least favorite Pickaxe Battles maps. Like it's just so open and it's not very great in my opinion. So I believe that, okay, never mind, that didn't do that. Okay, but yeah, like I thought that I put little rifts there so that if the item dropper fell off, which I did put those there originally, but then it was like too laggy so I couldn't do that. But there's vending machines, so I believe you get like 50 wood per kill or something in this map. But yeah, I really didn't like, it feels so weird not being able to sprint and slide. Like I feel so slow. But yeah, this map is definitely my least favorite Pickaxe Battles map out of all 6 of my minigames. Because it's just so plain and boring. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to see in this Pickaxe Battles. Yeah, we also got some like fries over here because there was this guy named Frank who used to play on these a lot, and he liked chips or fries and stuff. So I just put a bunch of those in there. Alright, so we got Bulrush. And so Bulrush, this was on the last one as well. I believe it's, yeah, relatively the same. I have buttons here to like shrink the border still. So yeah, I think there's like a timer or something for it to shrink where it like cuts off this end, and if you're on that side you die. I think there's like a text over here or something that says get to the other side. Yeah, you can kind of see it for a second there. Next up is Simon Says. So most of my Simon Says maps are relatively set up like the same. So we got like the spawn up here, we got the little room with the Simon's chest in it. We have the code Caden414 and the Fortnite item shop in the back. We got like a few rooms off on like each corner here. I just like flipped around like what room goes where and stuff. So we got like balloons there. Here we have the pickaxe 1v1 arena. There's nothing here. Here we have the impulse thing. I think the impulse thing has been in this spot on every single minigames map that looks like this. On my V4 minigames map, the Simon Says has a completely new layout. But then for V5, I actually didn't. V5, I mean, you'll see it when we get there, but V5 is quite a bit different. I never really fully finished V5 because that was kind of after I stopped like making videos and stuff again, so I didn't really have a reason to finish it, I guess. So, but yeah, I mean, V5 is quite interesting, I guess. But we'll see that when we get there. So hide and seek. I honestly don't even remember what the hide and seek map is on this. Oh, is this one? Okay. So yeah, I remember this. So the seeker can, like, they have an option to give everybody a prop gun, which is most of the time what happened because there's not a lot of good spots. You can hide in this fireplace actually, but yeah, that's actually a decent spot, I guess, if you don't know that you can hide in there. But yeah, I think that I built this house, but I'm not really good at building like hide and seek things in Fortnite, or at least I wasn't back then. I don't know, I haven't tried building one in a while, but yeah, I think there's like a secret room behind this painting, and then there's a secret room in the secret room, if I can get to it. There's a secret room in the secret room up here. I didn't realize that this was V2. I didn't realize that this was so long ago. Like I remember this map like so well, this hide and seek map. Wow. It's kind of crazy to think of like just how long ago this stuff was. But yeah, it's been a while. Team Deathmatch, okay. Oh, this is, okay, this map is, actually no, I think I'm thinking of, no, I am thinking of this map, I think. Is it, I guess we'll see when we select the teams to see if this is the map that I'm thinking of. It's like the, like, I kind of think of them as like Halo bases. There's like this one map in Halo that's on screen right now that from like Halo 3, which I used to like play like on like the Xbox 360 or something. But yeah, it reminds me of this map because like if we go up to the top, there's like the little top area, I guess. So it just reminds me of that map, I guess, with like this little launch pad up on top. I'm pretty sure that's why I put this here. It's basically just like this whole thing just reminds me of it. And I think it's the oh yeah, in the top left corner, the first to 50 kills wins. And was there vending machines back here? There is, okay. So yeah, it's not really great things from vending machines, but I think you get like 20 wood per kill. So like after a few kills, you can get that stuff. And this map was also a lot of fun. I remember a lot of stuff from this minigames map. Like my first, I'd say like yeah, my first three minigames maps were definitely the most fun and most popular ones. Because after that, I kind of like with V4. So V3 came out in summer, which was when like I was at my like old like peak before I stopped, I guess. And then like once like school started, I guess kind of, or like towards the end of summer, I kind of stopped. And V4 came out like that winter or something, I think. So there wasn't a whole lot of people. But this is gun game, so yeah, like I wasn't really doing much. But why is this one grass piece different? Like yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, this gun game map as well. I think I might have had, yeah, I think that I don't think we really played gun game too much on this map, but on V3 I think I had gun game, but I used the same map or like the same building, which I remember more of. But yeah, gun game, you just start with a really good weapon and your weapons get worse and worse as you get more kills until eventually you end with like a flintlock, I think it is. I was gonna say pickaxe, but I don't think it goes all the way down to pickaxe. Box fights has stayed like the exact same throughout like every single one of my minigames masters. There's not a whole lot to change. Like I already have like in my opinion one of the better box fights maps because most box fight maps don't have like moving zones, and yeah, I guess that's it. Also my box fights, like I always make them 3 builds tall, whereas a lot of box fights are only 2, but I think that 3 builds is in my opinion a better way to have it. Like I feel like 2 is just too little, but like 4 is too much for a box fights. And I think like 3 is like the perfect amount. So you can have like a high ground person, you can have like a low, you could have like a mid ground person as well. And then like obviously I'm not gonna wait in here until the moving zones, but like once this zone closes in, there'll be like a moving zone around, which is something that I always just really liked over my box fights maps compared to most other box fights maps, which usually just like closed in on the center. Red versus blue. Okay. So this is very similar to Team Deathmatch, except for in Team Deathmatch, so the difference between Red versus Blue and Team Deathmatch is in Team Deathmatch is the first team to 50 kills wins, whereas in Red versus Blue, I can't remember if this one, like I kept switching it up, I think, where you either have like 1 life or like 3 lives or something. I think you have 3 lives. So like once you lose all of your lives and once your team loses all their lives, then you're done. So that's like the difference between this and Team Deathmatch, is you have a set number of lives and then you're done. But yeah, other than that, it's basically the same. It's just one team versus the other to see who can like get the most kills, I guess. So yeah, they're pretty similar. Okay, next up we have teams of 4. Also, like the problem with like these first 2 maps where I let everybody choose their teams is like I don't think that I had a limit to how many people, so it was kind of just like, well, hopefully no one will overstack the teams and they'll try to keep them even. And I didn't have any extra like guns that you could like swap out your guns for or anything in here, and there wasn't launch pads in this one either. But yeah, it's pretty simple. There's 4 teams. You start out in the corners, you work your way towards the center. I was trying to look at the map. There it is. But yeah, you work your way towards the center because of the storm, and the last team alive wins. But capture the flag. So this uses the same map as the Team Deathmatch, which was also, that map was a lot of fun. I might actually bring a map like that back for Minigames V6, which is coming out sometime soon after all these revisiting videos are done. It'll come out shortly after the last one. So we'll just go to Team 1, and then I mean, it's not a whole lot to look at, I guess. It's basically just the same as the, also, I think there was vehicles here. but I guess the spawners are like reset. But yeah, the difference between this and Team Deathmatch is each team has their flag to protect, and you have to go grab the other team's flag and bring it back. So this is our flag. So the other team's flag is in the same spot, and you have to go grab it and bring it back. Actually, I don't know if this. Let me see if it's gonna work, because for some reason a lot of settings get like reset for some reason when you don't use creative maps for like a long time. So, but yeah, you just have to grab the enemy team's flag. Oh yeah, the turret's on top too. But yeah, you have to grab the enemy's team flag, bring it back, I think 3 times to win. So it's a bit different than Team Deathmatch. I guess that it still does work, okay. But yeah, a lot of things like kind of break in Fortnite Creative sometimes, it seems like, after they haven't been used for a while. But yeah, there's a capture the flag. And then we have 2 more game modes to look at here. And these are some quite interesting game modes. Actually, I don't know what this third one is. I don't think there's anything there. Or actually, no, there should be. It should say a TNT run, I think. Yeah, it is. I don't know why the sign isn't showing up. But yeah, it's TNT run. I think this is the first time that I introduced this game mode. But it's basically, I don't know what else to call it. TNT run is from Minecraft, is what it's called in Minecraft. Where like you run over the blocks and the blocks like disappear below you because the TNT drops. So like a few seconds after you run over the block, it should start breaking. I guess that this map's broken. Okay, but yeah, like I said, a lot of things kind of break on these maps, it seems like. So I mean that sucks, I guess, but on future maps it still works. And I do have, whoa, oh, that's probably why the trigger is there's too many receivers on that channel. I'm guessing that that channel is the one that I was using, so like I can't do it. But yeah, these two right here are quite interesting choices for my minigames map, because usually it's like a party games map, I guess you can consider it, where like you have a bunch of people who are all just like playing together, doing all sorts of different like game modes and stuff. And then there's a few over here that just don't really make sense, I guess, which is why they aren't on anymore. Like a 1v1 makes no sense on this. Like maybe like a 1v1 tournament, I guess, could make sense, where there's like a bracket and like you start with like the 16 people or however many are playing and just like work your way down. I guess we'll start with the 1v1. I think it's just like a regular like 1v1 like arena area, like the little build battle thing, and then we got all the weapons off over here. So yeah, there's nothing too special about that. And then the death run, actually I might do the death run. We'll see. I haven't done like any death runs on keyboard and mouse, and like the few that I have tried, I definitely am not as good as. Oh no, does the death run not work anymore? Okay, I'm just gonna have to like end the game and go through without starting it. But unless I deleted it, which I don't think I did. There's a rift here. I think it's let's see if I can find it. But yeah, this is what the map looks like from, like, the map is just like so cramped. For my V6, like they added like larger maps, so that's what I use on that one. But like yeah, like all the team selections are just like hanging off the edge here. So where is the death run? I thought it was somewhere like in the center here. Maybe I did delete it. Oh, I hope I didn't delete it, but I think I might have. Maybe I was like running out of space on this map, I guess, so I had to delete it. Oh, that's sad if I did. And I guess I wanted to check it out. I remember like I remember like what it was like, but yeah, I don't see it anywhere. So that's minigames V2. So it's a bit of an upgrade, a bit of a minor upgrade over V1. V3, when that video comes out, is quite a big upgrade, and I would say that that's probably my most known minigames map, and like the one that we played the most, and probably a lot of people's favorites, and for a good reason, I guess. Out of the like mainly like V1, V2, and V3 are like the main ones that people know. A lot of people probably don't even know about V4 or anything, because that was kind of like I said, like after I stopped doing stuff. So like V4 and V5, especially V5. I don't think that I ever even said anything about V5 unless like you happened to join while I was just building it, because I used to just build these for like fun, because I enjoy building things like this. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on here. But this is minigames V2, so I hope you enjoyed it, and be on the lookout for minigames V3 to be coming out soon.